Well, we talk about Harley Reid taking a lot of the spotlight. Up in Sydney, it tends to be about Toby Greene, and he has managed to become the big headline out of this game for a number of reasons. First and foremost, his interview with Ben Dixon at half-time, talking about Tom Papley, was eye-opening to say the least. Let's have a listen.
Tom Papley's got a little bit to say in the first half just there. A little bit of feeling in this one.
Yeah, he's looking overweight. You'll see how he goes second half.
It's a little bit here. He was sort of teasing Jake Stringer a little bit in the first half about some skin folds, and then he gets stuck right into Toby Greene there after he kicks that goal in the second quarter. But it takes us to your launch zone for tonight, Kate, because you weren't exactly entirely stoked with what you saw from Toby Greene across the board.
Not from what we just saw, though. I have nothing wrong with what we just saw. I think the whole thing obviously played out in a way that Tom Papley kind of put it on the agenda, talking to Jake Stringer. Obviously a bit of byplay there. Then Toby Greene's found that out. He's had a crack at him at halftime. Have no problem with that whatsoever. And we also love the honesty from Toby Greene. I know you probably always know what you're going to get with him, and it's 100% honesty. But the thing that I think we've become accustomed to seeing in Toby's game, but not for the last 12 to 18 months. And it's what we saw play out with the MRO incident that he's ended up getting a week for on Isaac Heaney. And it was a pretty dirty act, really. Heaney's been wrapped up in the tackle, and Toby comes across with the forearm or elbow to the head when Isaac Heaney's in a pretty defenceless and vulnerable position, in my opinion, and so he's copped the week for it, being deemed as intentional, low impact, high contact. And I just think we've gotten to the point with Toby where this was out of his game. We know he has white line fever. We know he puts everything out there and loves the physicality of the game. But I think previously in his career he has crossed the line and he's admitted it. And I thought we were sort of past seeing that with Toby as the captain of the GWS Giants, but it's just reared its head into the game again of Toby Greene, and it's what we're talking about. And you have a very important clash this week against the Bulldogs on Thursday night, and now they're going to be without their captain in a very, as I said, a very important game. So a little bit disappointed in that behaviour. Had nothing to do with the first grab that we saw, but yeah, bit disappointed.
I'll wait and see if GWS challenge that. They have until 11 a.m. on Monday morning. They might try and say that it wasn't intentional and should actually be careless. That's a tough sell given the ball wasn't really in play. Or maybe they say that it shouldn't be low impact as it was sort of a grazing forearm and it was just worthy of a free kick. So an interesting watch there. Is it unedifying to see the captain of a football club act like that? And where do you stand? There's been discussion around maybe Toby handing it over to the next generation, but he feels like he's a spiritual leader still. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he's still the leader of that football club, and I think he rightly should be. I think he gets a response from his players. I think he has ultimate respect from his teammates and probably from his coach as well. I don't think there's any need to even question that element of it. But yeah, just tidying up those little bits, and I wasn't super happy with